Hey, it's NFL mock draft season, and we're into the NFC East, New York Giants. Yeah, this is going to be a fun one because you know they're a train wreck over there. I don't care what Gettleman says. I don't think he has a plan, okay? I think he's winging it. He's probably in his office just knocking back brandies, thinking he's on like Mad Men or something, okay? There doesn't seem to be any organization to what he's doing. Now, a lot of that has to deal with outside influences. By that, I mean people not Dave Gettleman. Odell didn't want to be there. Okay? Odell signed a contract, tried for a season. He really did. But Eli Manning still being there, still being the focus, is very obviously not the way to go. If you are 99.9% of humans that have seen a game of football, you understand that Eli Manning should have retired 3 years ago. Okay? The guy is drawing a big paycheck right now. I'm not knocking him. I would too. If I had his contract, I would stay in the league as long as I possibly could and laugh all the way to the bank. But the man's terrible. And Gettleman hitching his wagon up to that pony is just the most mind-numbingly stupid thing I've seen from a front office in the entire time I've been watching football. You got Saquon Barkley last year. Great player. Stupid decision. Stupid decision. Okay? You're going to waste the talent of somebody that good, a generational talent at running back, because you don't have a quarterback, you don't have an offensive line, you don't have a defense. That man is lucky if he will ever see the playoffs because of how dysfunctional the rest of that team is. You're going to waste that talent. That being said, let's get into their draft needs. The Giants have big needs at offensive line, defense. God, where don't they have needs? Because of that, with who's available, I went with Jawan Taylor for their first-round draft pick at number 6 out of Florida. They need a tackle, okay? They need an offensive line that can help keep Saquon Barkley as healthy as possible and open up lanes for him and utilize his gifts as much as possible. I still think they're tanking for Tua, okay? I think that they're going to try and get a quarterback next season because they don't believe in this quarterback class. They should have gotten a quarterback last year. I'll get off that soapbox, okay? Available in the 17th overall pick for them, I went with Christian Wilkins, a defensive tackle out of Clemson. Now, most of Clemson's defensive line should go in the first round. Not all of them will because of how much defensive line talent there is here. But Wilkins would automatically upgrade your defensive line. You've lost a lot of your defensive front in the past 2 years. Actually, everybody worth a damn in the past 2 years. So you need to rebuild that. You need to do it quick. And 17th overall pick is going to be a contract that you can lean on for a while to build for the future. So locking up Wilkins at that position is great for the franchise. Then getting into pick number 37, wasn't really sure why, but Dwayne Haskins was still available at this pick. Now, considering a lot of people think he's going to go in the top 10, that's a no-brainer. I know you're tanking for Tua. I know you want to push things off into the next season, but Eli Manning is so terrible. So terrible. And with somebody like Haskins available, again, not really sure why he was, but I could not pass up on it. Okay? Getting somebody to get Eli Manning the heck out of that franchise as early as possible will maximize the talents of Saquon Barkley, and that's what you need to focus on. Barkley is the most talented person that's been in that building in a generation. I mean, Strahan, but he's not on offense, so he wouldn't make as much a difference in today's NFL as he did in his era. So Saquon Barkley, you need to focus on freeing things up for him, and getting rid of Eli Manning should be option number 2 or 3 as the top priorities for making that work. After that, at pick 95, I went with J.J. Arcega Whiteside. I hope I'm pronouncing that properly, but out of Stanford. He's tall, he's fast, and he knows how to run routes. You can't ask for a much better positional need fit at pick number 95. Top 100 picks make rosters and make a difference in this league, so I would expect him to be a pretty immediate fill-in. He's going to be off the bat a number 2 or 3 receiving option for whoever's throwing the ball. Hopefully for you Giants fans, that's Haskins, not Eli, going forward.